Sexual love is spiritual love. But the sexual, the physical, the material is actually spiritual. Because in history these things were separated. They separated the body and the spirit. They aligned sex with sin. When you hear sex, the word that comes to your mind is sin. So sex has become, in history, become synonym with sin. God intended them to be one. When you hear the word sex, what should come to your mind immediately is holy. In the East, which was saved from Christianity, they even have what they call tantric sex. Through sex to the divinity. They resolve conflicts in marriages through the matrimonial bed. Now, this is where the cleaning up, it's you're coming into this world through sex. That is the foundation. And sex does not begin in the physical. It begins in the spiritual, meaning in the non-physical. When you talk about the spiritual, some of you begin to think about waves and so forth. The spiritual simply means the non-physical, meaning there is a decision that has been made by this couple to have a child. Or a decision has been made in heaven in the absentia. They don't know. They think the family planning injection is still working. Meanwhile, it has expired. And God has planned it such a way that the loop has been looped out. You have been following your calendar very strictly, and it has worked for so many years. And you know these are your free days. And God intervenes, and you are conceived. You are very special. You are outside the human intelligence. You are coming into this world because the heavens have decided. You came unexpectedly when your mother was still in grade 9. And because everybody was telling a story about their boyfriends and how sex was so wonderful, so she tried. And on the very same day, she conceived you. And she did everything possible to get rid of you, but you hung on. Because you are different. Because you are special. Because that's what makes you unique. That is what makes you to be proud. That's what should make you feel, I am different. Everybody comes during honeymoon. Everybody comes during marriage. Everyone is born inside the wedlock. Me, I'm outside of the wedlock. I'm outside the box. Like the carpenter one day was telling the cow, you think you can feed the whole village with just one cow being killed. For us, the carpenters, we have to be killed the whole entire village. That is how we feed the humans. We give them the highest quality of proteins. But it's the entire village, not one carpenter. It's not enough. You animal, it's only one animal, but us is the village. And so you are supposed to pride yourself in your history. Even if it is crooked, whatever the circumstances, that cannot stop God's program. And he even allowed it. Okay, now I want you to clean up the circumstances that you have never looked at your conception and you've never even asked your parents. And supposing some of you, I know your parents are still alive. If you have the courage, just ask them, Mom, how was I conceived? Was I intended